Started here with a welcome. Welcome everyone that's on our Zoom call. Right now, we are going to have our 2020-2021 award ceremony. We're going to have our choir sing the national anthem here in a moment. I will probably randomly be letting people in, here at the beginning of the ceremony. So just kind of bear with me as we, have to do some clicks and allow people into our Zoom. So before we have the choir sing, 2020, 2021. What a crazy year we've had here at Azle Junior High, and all of us have had, across the district on all campuses, teachers, students, parents alike. It's been a challenging year to say the least. We've all of us have had to endure a lot of challenges that we really did not expect. We'd never had gone through before, any of us. And then yet we're still going to do this thing that we have called school this year. And it's been a challenge. My first thing that I want to say is I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all the teachers this school year, starting this school year out with unknown, how we're going to teach this. Am I safe to be at school? Am I going to be safe in the classroom? All those unknowns. And, they came onto campus back in August, beginning of August, with a lot of things that we were not sure how we were going to do. We figured out the best way we could to try and keep everyone safe and be able to stay here at school throughout the school year. We did the best job we could. However, obviously parents and students, as well, that it was a revolving door many times throughout this school year. We had students that were quarantined, we had teachers quarantined, and students would come back and then they'd turn around and get quarantined, and teachers would turn around and get quarantined. And the office staff, I cannot thank you enough, Ms. White, Ms. Connor, for being amazing to work with, to be able to conduct school this year, to the teachers, everything you did in the classroom. Today, though, we get to celebrate student accomplishments. With all the things that we had to go through and that students had to go through, they still accomplished great things this school year, and we'd like to be able to recognize some of those individuals today. So at this time, without further ado, because Ms. White says I talk a lot too much sometimes, so I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to let Mr. Moss take it away, Mr. Moss, with the choir for our national anthem. If you would please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched first so gallantly stream, and the rockets red black, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Mr. Moss and the girls' choir. I barged into their classroom yesterday right after lunch, 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish, and said, hey, can you still do the national anthem on our awards call? And it's not something they had practiced all school year, and man, they nailed it today. So thank you so much for jumping through some hoops for me and doing such a great job on such short notice. Thank you so much. All right, without further ado, Y'all can sit, sorry. Without further ado, we're gonna get into our meat of our schedule. Next up, we're gonna have Miss JL recognize National Junior Honor Society, followed by Miss Corbin, the math and science team.
The membership in NJHS is both an honor and a responsibility. Students selected for membership are expected to continue to demonstrate the qualities of character, scholarship, and leadership by maintaining a 95 or better cumulative average and being a positive example in the classroom and community. In addition, they exemplify the qualities of service and citizenship by completing 7 hours or 3 hours of individual community service. In the spring, we inducted 49 new members, even with all the challenges these students have faced. We now have 72 members in our chapter. These 72 members contributed at least 539 hours of service. I would like to thank all the members who worked tirelessly to make it the organization one that represents AJH and NJHS well. I would also like to thank my officers, Secretary Isabella Ramirez, Vice President Grayson Allen, and President Luke Peterson for completing the tasks set before them and being leaders of the organization. These members were recognized at a separate ceremony, and those who fulfilled their requirements will receive their certificates later today.
All right, next up, Ms. Corbin.
This year, the math and science team continued to move forward amidst all its challenges in preparing for number sense, calculator, mathematics, and science competition. There were a few students at Azle Junior High that not only attended practices, but came to the meets on Saturday mornings from 8:30 to noon. The Texas math and science teams competed against other students in the state through virtual meets, and it was actually a very successful year. Through all of the on-campus, off-campus practices, we had 4 students who qualified for state and competed at state. We'd like to congratulate those who were part of our team this year and competed. The following 7th graders were Annika Berklin, Violet Isom, and Will Stroud. The following 8th graders were Caleb Engelhart, Kaylin Halyard, Ryan Lowe, and Luke Peterson. We are very proud of each of these students and the Saturdays they invested in their future to achieve academic excellence.
Student Council is an organization that serves the student body, teachers, and community. Though our organization time was shorter and members were fewer this year, these officers and members organized dress-up days, created our social media presence, and honored the teachers during a Teacher Appreciation Week. I would like to thank all those members who worked tirelessly. I would also like to thank my officers for stepping up to the plate all year. At this time, I would like to recognize the officers: Social Media Director Kendall Bush and President Carly Thompson.
Good morning. I am Mrs. Thomas, the Azle Junior High librarian. Today, I will be giving the award.
Hey, teachers, give us a couple minutes to be able to pass out the things we need to pass out on camera before you take over. We'll give you a little cue. Okay, so hang tight, Ms. Thomas. All right, Ms. Thomas, take it away.
Good morning. I am Mrs. Thomas, the Azle Junior High librarian. Today, I will be giving the award for students who completed the Azle Reads Book Challenge. Every year, to encourage reading, the secondary schools and Azle ISD issue the Azle Reads Book Challenge, where we get students to read 15 of the state's award lists. In a normal school year, we reward the students by taking them on a fun field trip to somewhere like Main Event. But this year, due to COVID, students were rewarded with a party in the library where we had a Chick-fil-A lunch and an afternoon of playing games like Just Dance. There were 4 students who completed the full challenge of 15 books. They are Corey Gray, Madison Thomas, Luke Peterson, and Haley Rodriguez. We also had 8 students complete 10 books for the challenge, and they are Mariposa Montez, Giselle Redding, Mason Schluter, Keegan Stewart, Ava Yoakum, Elena Connor, Jocelyn Olin, and Gianna Schroeder.
All right, thank you, Ms. Thomas. I've got a few people waiting in the waiting room. Let me let them in real quick. I think that's everybody. All right, so we're getting pictures while we're down here as well, students with their certificates, and we'll share those hopefully in a slideshow of some sort on the website as well. So we're going to try and share all this that we can. Hang tight, we're having technical difficulties of being told that all we can see are the teachers and you want to be able to see the kids. So hang tight with me and let me get us back to the kids. There we go. Remember, this is our first ever Zoom Awards, so we're figuring this out as we go. We're doing the best we can. Thanks for your patience. All right, next up, next awards, athletics.
I'm here to represent our Ironman Award. Ironman are people that us coaches count on every day as team leaders because they are a part of our whole programs in some matter. We are certainly have that type of athlete here at Azle Junior High. They are athletes who have to be hardworking, dedicated, and extremely athletic to do what they have accomplished this year. What they have done is compete in the most of all or most of the sports at district level that the schools have offered: cross country, football, basketball, track, tennis, and wrestling. Athletes know that it's hard enough to make one team, much less all of them. And parents know that it's a great deal of sacrifice and commitment are involved as well. Because of this difficult feat, the following have earned the title of Ironman. At this time, we would like to recognize the 2021 class of Ironman. 7th grade boys: Aiden Mackey, Zane Smith, Andrew Stewart, Jack Thomas. Congratulations, Ironman.
All right, Coach Beach, I believe you're up next.
Okay, good morning. I am Coach Beach. I will be presenting the Iron Woman Award. It says Iron Women are athletes that us coaches count on every day as being leaders. They are a part of our whole program in some manner. We certainly have that type of athletes here at Azle Junior High. The athletes are hardworking, dedicated, extremely athletic to do what they do to have accomplished this year. The district level at this school we have to offer is cross country, volleyball, football, basketball, track, tennis, and cheerleading. Athletes know that it's hard enough just to make one team, much less all of them. Parents know the great deal of sacrifice and commitment that are involved as well. The following have earned the title of Iron Woman. Okay, at this time, I would like to recognize the 2020-2021 class of Iron Women. 7th grade, Emily O'Neill for cross country, tennis, basketball, and track. Madeline Tucker, tennis, cross country, basketball, track. Paisley Jeter, volleyball, basketball, track, and cheer. Kyler Betts, volleyball, basketball, track, cheer. Okay, and then for 8th grade, Kendall Robbins, volleyball, basketball, track, and cheer. Mackenzie Roberts, cross country, volleyball, basketball, and track. Congratulations, girls.
Mackenzie, we will get you your award. I know you are working virtual, and that's one of the other caveats about this school year. We've got students that are getting awards that were virtual this year, so congratulations, Mackenzie. We'll get this to you. All right, Coach Ball, back to you.
All right, good morning. I'll be
Loud and proud, Coach Ball, loud and proud.
okay, I'll be giving the Joe Heckers Award. This will be our 8th grade boys athlete of the year. Joe Heckers was a former teacher and coach here at Azle Junior High. When he was hired, he was very honest about the fact that he had cancer, but the cancer was in remission at the time. He fought against his cancer for a long time until the cancer finally won. Coach Heckers was an inspiration to all the people he came in contact with. So as you can see, the most difficult part is deciding who deserves this kind of award. We as a coaching staff have been blessed with many outstanding athletes that have given all the time and effort to improve Azle athletics and represent our school at a district level. I could not be more proud of all of our athletes. When trying to decide the athlete of the year, it was extremely hard for us to narrow it down because of the number of athletes in this class. We must take into consideration ability, sportsmanship, dedication, citizenship, and the most important, leadership. We want all athletes to show excellent work ethic in the classroom and be model citizens representing this athletic program and school. This year's winner of the Joe Heckers Award is Britt Haas.
Congratulations again, Britt. Coach Beach, you're up next.
Hey, good morning again. Joe Heckers Award for Top Female Athlete. Winning the Girls Athletic Award takes a special person. It is an award that goes beyond playing 3 sports or being on A teams. It goes to someone who thrives under pressure, who loves the intensity of winning the game. The award goes to someone the coaches and the team can trust and rely on to be there when needed. They put the team before themselves. This person is someone who is invested physically, mentally, and emotionally into the program, the team, their coaches, and themselves. This young lady, who is very compassionate with others, self-motivated, and has enough self-discipline to never complain to us about anything. I'm amazed by her positive attitude, work ethic, good character on and off the court or field. This young lady represents the ideal role model of our athletic program here at Azle Junior High. On a personal note, it has been a pleasure and a delight to have coached this outstanding athlete for the past 2 years. This year, the 2020-2021 Joe Heckers Award goes to Aurelie Lacerio. Congratulations.
All right, Coach Ball, you're up next.
All right, be giving the Tyler Cannon Athletic Scholar Award. This year marks the 28th year for the Tyler Cannon Athletic Scholar Award. Tyler Cannon was an outstanding all-around student athlete here at Azle Junior High. Besides being gifted as an athlete, Tyler stood above the crowd as a leader, a loving son, a true friend, and a strong academic student. Tyler's life was cut short tragically way too soon, July 4th, 1991. Tyler's memory and legacy has lived on strong through the lives of many Azle students since his passing. This year's winner of the Tyler Cannon Award definitely bought into our athletic program and what it means to be a great leader, great teammate, and student. This year's Tyler Cannon Award goes to Levy Owens.
All right, Coach Morris, you're up.
Good morning. I will be presenting the 7th grade Athlete of the Year Award. 7th grade can be a crazy time for students as they transition from intermediate school into junior high. It gives them a chance to open up, to start to make their mark on the district. Each year we have the privilege of coaching some
They're
very
locking the doors now. Custodians.
This year has been no different. This year, 7th grade teams have shown great perseverance while competing during a challenging school year. They have worked hard and adapted to many changes throughout the season. This year's 7th grade award winner has shown the ability to be a great leader, teammate, athlete within our Azle Junior High program. I am proud to present this year's 7th grade Athlete of the Year Award to Jay Glaze.
I know, right?
Coach Beach.
Okay, I will be presenting the 7th grade Athlete of the Year. The 7th grade Athlete of the Year award goes to a young lady who displays the quality of good sportsmanship, leadership, positive attitude, as well as excellent athletic ability. I have been blessed to have had the amazing experience of coaching and watching this young athlete in volleyball, basketball, and track. There were several young ladies in the running for this award, but all 5 coaches agreed upon this particular young lady. Okay, the 2020-2021 7th grade Athlete of the Year goes to Emerson Anderson. Congratulations.
All right, those are all of our athletic awards. Thank you, coaches. Thank you, student athletes, for all your participation this year. Fortunately, we were able to be competitive this year, having basketball and football, volleyball, and sports at the beginning of the school year, which we were unsure if we were going to be able to do that at all. So we're very proud of all our student athletes. All right, now we're going to get into individual content area awards. Content area, being English and math and all the things that we come to school to learn. We're going to get into those individual awards now. So first up will be 7th grade. We're going to go through 7th grade awards and then 8th grade awards. In 7th grade, ELA, Mr. Gaynor.
Hi. This year, has been one with a lot of challenges and need for adaptation. I have chosen for the 7th grade ELA award a student that through all of this year has grown so much. She started off the year very timid, very shy, attempting her work, but afraid to ask for assistance when needed. As time has gone on, the student has overcome those obstacles, coming alive in the classroom. Her grades have skyrocketed, and I can tell her confidence has too. I am proud to award the 2020 to 2021 7th grade English award to Kaylee Cole.
All right, next up will be Ms. JL with honors ELA.
This student has been a true break in the clouds during a difficult year. She is an excellent example of Hornet pride. In the ELA class, she has faced every challenge head on and truly taken advantage of getting the most out of her education. She is hardworking, kind, and has a positive attitude. She goes above and beyond without being prompted. She is not afraid to show leadership and help those who may be struggling. She's attentive in class, contributes to class discussions, and is always present in class as well as during her online remote sessions. AJH is lucky to have students like her to make our school a better place. Keep up the great work. The 2020-2021 7th grade Honors English Award goes to Annika Birkland.
All right, next up, Coach Flores, 7th grade Texas history.
Good morning. For the Texas History Award, I had several students that qualified for this award, but one that stood out was such a joy having class. She was always willing to help others and myself. She always participates in class and does her work on time and with excellence. And I'm very happy to have had her as a student, and I'm going to miss her next year. But the award is going to Landry Lane. Thank you, Landry, and congratulations.
All right, next up, Mr. Sullivan with honors Texas history. Remember, teachers, loud and proud.
The Honors Texas History Award goes to an outstanding young man and Azel's first future astronaut, Mason Schluter. Congratulations, Mason.
All right, next up for science, Coach Barron.
Hello, I'm Coach Barron. I'm giving the 7th grade science award out. Creative excellence describes this winner of this year's science award. This young lady did an extremely great job in my class, even with this crazy year. Anything we did in class, whether it was a digital lab, just a simple assignment, she did with excellence and quality. This student's determination and dedication in the classroom was truly something amazing to watch. I can't wait to watch this young lady grow academically for the rest of her educational career. Not only is this young lady a great student, but she also is a great inspiring rapper, apparently. I am honored and proud to present the 2021 Science Award to Alyssa Harris. Congratulations.
All right, next up, I believe is Ms. Edwards with honors 7th grade science.
This person was chosen for the Honors Science Award because it isn't often that students ask to redo assignments because they made a 90 and they didn't like their grade. Or with a 99 average, if there's anything they can do to bring their grade up. And this year, there was more than one student with those requests. It is extremely difficult to choose just one person for an award, but we have to do that. This year, the 7th grade Honors Science Award goes to Miley Macy.
Okay, hang tight, we're getting anybody waiting. We're waiting. Okay, next up, Ms. Waller.
My name is Mrs. Waller, and I'm one of the 7th grade math teachers. One student in particular has stood out among the crowd because she is a quiet leader who recognizes that math takes work. She puts in the work, and the outcome of her efforts is reflected in her grade, which is consistently one of the highest every 6 weeks. Not only does this young lady work hard, she's also extremely polite and respectful to her teachers and peers. I look forward to seeing what this young lady can accomplish. This year's recipient of the 7th grade math award is Jaylee Childress. Am I muted still?
All right, next up, Ms. Richardson for Honors Math 7 or Pre-AP Math.
Okay, pre-AP algebra. Pre-AP algebra is a challenge for the students who decide to take basically 2 years of math, 7th and 8th grade in 1 year, and then test that knowledge with the 8th grade STAR test. I would like to thank all the pre-AP students who did their best to rise to that challenge. This has been such a hard decision because we have many students who have excelled in pre-AP algebra this year, and I wish I could give an award to each of them. One student throughout the year always went above and beyond on every assignment. This outstanding student has a strong work ethic, excellent problem-solving skills, and easygoing personality. This student always puts forth their very best effort, and I wish every student approached their schoolwork with the same commitment to excellence. This year's award winner is a student who not only shows excellence in math, but also represents the very best of Azle Junior High students. I'm proud to announce this year's Pre-AP Algebra Award goes to Emily O'Neill.
All right, Mr. Moss, choir.
Right. Of all the years I have been giving a choir award, this has been the hardest to choose just one student as the outstanding 7th grade choir student, but one has stood out as being deserving of this recognition. When choosing a choir award, I look not only for talent, which this student has plenty of, but also look for a strong work ethic, positive attitude, and a willingness to go the extra mile. This student has had great attendance and daily participation since the beginning of the school year. She has never missed turning in her daily assignments, even when she was absent or put into quarantine. This alone puts her at the top of her peers, but what truly has stuck out to me is how helpful the student is. Helpful towards me, but also helpful towards her classmates. Not only did I get to see her succeed in choir, but she was also a stellar student in Rock the Bach, as well as being involved in the one-act play as a great crew member. This exceptional student has shown true dedication and a standard of excellence toward the Azle South Choir program and has set the bar high for what a choir student should be. Even though she is from Colorado, I won't hold it against her. Although I do blame her for bringing the cold weather to Texas.
She is sure to have many more successes in her future. It is a great privilege to announce the outstanding 7th grade choir student for 2020-2021, Brooklyn Hyra.
Brooklyn, we have your certificate. We'll make sure we get it to you. All right, next up is Mr. Rollins or Mr. Chapman for band, symphonic band.
The outstanding 7th grade band award goes to a student that has been an exceptional student inside and outside the band room doors. Our recipient excels at all she does on campus and represents our school in a positive light at all times. She is kind and achieves above what we ask all our students to do. She is an outstanding musician. This year's outstanding 7th grade band student is Keegan Stewart.
All right, next up, Ms. Romo for art, 7th grade art.
Good morning. First, I wanted to say that I have so many wonderful art students that have really impressed me over the year. So it's very hard to pick just one. I love all my art students, and it was super hard to pick one person for 7th grade. This particular 7th grade student has been consistently dedicated since the very beginning of school. She continually worked to improve her art throughout the year, even taking artwork home almost all the time. Excited about her art, talking about it, coming by, visiting me. She always has a positive attitude. She enjoys learning and broadening her perspective through exploring new art projects. She's always a great help and encouragement to her fellow classmates. So I'm pleased to give my art award this year to Mariposa Montez.
All right, next up, Coach McLaughlin for girls PE, followed by Coach Barron for boys PE.
Good morning. The 2020-2021 Girls Physical Education Award goes to a young lady who's always eager to help out and learn something new. This student leads by example, is respectful of her peers and adults, and shows good sportsmanship. Not only is she a great student on the court, field, or track, she's also a great student in the classroom. For her determination and hard work, the 2020-2021 Girls Physical Education Award goes to Brandy Zachmeyer.
What?
Coach Barron, boys PE.
Coach Barron again, given the boys PE award. No one is more deserving of getting this year's physical education award than these following two students. With it being a COVID year, we are very restricted in what we could do, and these students took it in stride and never complained. These two did a fantastic job of staying on task in class, participating every day, being respectful of both his and his peers, his teachers, and that's all we could ask for. These two are also compassionate and very kind. They have been there for others who needed a friend in that period, and dependable and for sure reliable. It is my honor to announce this year's two recipients of the PE award. First going to Noah Pop. Congratulations, Noah. And for this next recipient, this guy for sure made Coach Mack, Miss Gonzalez, and myself enjoy our day in PE every day. The other award not only goes to everyone's boy, Eli Johnson.
Eli, we have your certificate. I don't believe he's here today, but congratulations, Eli. Good job. All right, next up will be Coach Ball for 7th grade health, and then Ms. Walker, principals of IT.
All right, good morning again. I'll be giving the 7th grade health award to 2 students. The following students have shown a great deal of determination and dedication in the classroom. Each of these students have held a perfect average in health throughout the school year. It is always rewarding to see students strive for excellence in areas that can truly benefit them throughout their lives. I am proud to present this year's health award to Emily O'Neill. Good job, Emily. And our second health award will go to Wyatt Hicks. Wyatt.
All right, next up, Ms. Walker, Principals of IT, followed by Ms. Palmer, Principals of Tech.
This year's Principal of Instructional Technology Award goes to a student that has a top grade average, a great attitude, and is a hard worker. This student never complains about the task at hand and is a pleasure to work with. The 7th grade Principals of Instructional Technology Award goes to Helena Tate. Congratulations.
All right, Coach Palmer.
Are we good? All right. So this year's Principals of Technology Award goes to a student who always put 100% effort into each and every day and each and every project. So I'm very proud to give this award to Philip Martin. Congratulations, Philip.
All right, next up will be 7th grade dance, Ms. JL.
So I'm giving this on behalf of Ms. Boyer for 7th grade dance. The 2020-2021 school year was an exciting year for Azle Dance. This year, we will be able to welcome our wonderful 7th grade students to the Azle ISD dance classes. I knew during the first week of school that this student was going to be an outstanding representative for our 7th grade dancers. Not a day goes by where the dancer did not show up to class ready, willing, and eager to learn. She always gives 100% in and out of class. She is kind, respectful, and a great friend to her fellow dancers. This year, our 7th grade dance award goes to Morgan Hawkins.
All right, those are all our 7th grade individual content area awards. We're going to move on to 8th grade, but let's give all our 7th grade students a round of applause, please. All right, now we're going to go into 8th grade content awards. This one will be Ms. JL for English.
This student was a remote student who always did her best. She was at most Google Meets and asked questions when she needed clarification or just to know how she could improve. I know she will continue to excel in her classes and beyond because she has an intrinsic drive. Success is definitely a current and future accomplishment. The 2021 8th grade English Award is bestowed upon Janai Wright.
Congratulations, Janaya. I know you've worked virtually all year. Let me let people in, but congratulations for your hard work. Next up will be Honors English, Ms. Herdman.
When choosing the student who should receive the award for honors English, I had 3 criteria: attitude, aptitude, and assiduousness. Their attitude should be positive, helpful, and respectful. Several students with these qualities came to my mind. I then moved on to aptitude. Again, several students came to mind. Finally, I came to assiduousness, a word that means showing great care and hard working. An assiduous student should be one who asks questions often, has a drive to learn, and the grit to accomplish their goals. Again, several students came to mind. However, only one name could check all 3 boxes. This student has had an amazing attitude all year. He has been helpful and respectful to everyone in his class. He also consistently excels academically, showing an aptitude for English. And finally, when he does struggle, he doesn't give up, but instead asks questions until he understands. He is the definition of assiduous. This student stands above the rest. Congratulations to the 2020-2021 8th grade Honors English Award recipient, Luke Peterson.
All right, next up will be Coach Days for history, followed by Ms. Fonville for honors history.
This year, the 8th grade United States U.S. History Award. U.S. History Award goes to a student showing dedication, natural curiosity, a love of learning. This student not only maintained the highest average in class, but also was very diligent in their academic pursuits, as well as their extracurricular activities, which I know will help them in life. The 2021 U.S. History Award goes to Anthony Fitch.
All right, Ms. Fonville, you're up.
I'm excited to be able to present this year's 8th grade Honors History Award to a student who has worked hard over the course of this novel school year to maintain an exceptionally high average. She has a genuine love for learning, a positive attitude, and is committed to excellence, and laughs at our funny jokes in our class, which we have a truly good time. I have thoroughly enjoyed teaching this remarkable young lady. I know she has a bright future ahead of her. It's with great honor I present this year's award to Brooklyn Young.
All right, next up will be Coach Beach for 8th grade science, and then Ms. Thompson for honors 8th grade science.
Okay. The top science award goes to a young man who is a hard worker, self-motivated, has enough self-discipline to accomplish any goal. I'm amazed by his great work ethic, good character inside and outside the classroom. On a personal note, it's been a pleasure and a delight to have this young man in class. This year, the top science award goes to Landon Couch. Congratulations.
All right, Ms. Thompson.
All right, I'm Ms. Thompson. Good morning. This year in science certainly looked different from other years, but there were still many hardworking students, and this made for a difficult choice. From the first day I met this student, I knew he was something special. He is an all-around great student, very proactive in his schoolwork, and is always on top of things. He is always very polite and super helpful to me. It is obvious he takes pride in his work when you look at his grades. You can tell he's driven, humble, and strives for excellence in all areas. He has a very bright future ahead of him. The Honors Science Award this year goes to Dylan Maines.
right, next up will be Miss Gray, 8th grade math, followed by Miss Richardson for algebra.
This year has been a year to remember. However, one student in particular stands out among their peers because they are a humble leader who recognizes that math takes work. Not only does this student work hard, they're also kind, polite, and respectful, not just adults, but to their peers as well. I look forward to seeing what this student can accomplish. It is with great pleasure to introduce the Math Award to Ryan Baker.
All right, Miss Richardson for algebra, and then Mr. Moss, you'll be back up for 8th grade choir.
Okay, the students in Algebra 1 have done an outstanding job. I wish I could give out an award to each one of them for all their hard work, and I am honored to be their teacher this school year. This year's award winner is a student who is hardworking, dedicated, reliable, and always determined to do the best job possible on all assignments. This student listens, asks questions, and really has the desire to know every mathematical concept being taught. I can't wait to follow this student's academic and career path because I know they will accomplish great things. Not only does this student excel in Algebra 1, but also in academic and extracurricular activities. Congratulations to this year's Algebra 1 award winner, Isaac Bouland.
All right, Mr. Moss, you're up, followed by Mr. Rollins for honors band.
All right, the 8th grade choir award goes to an awesome young lady that I have got to know these past 2 years. Though she was not in choir last year, she has taken up the mantle and shown strong leadership in her choir class since day one. This student has been a reliable hard worker in daily rehearsals. She is polite, friendly, enthusiastic, a good role model, and has one of the most positive attitudes of any choir student I have taught this year. This student comes prepared for class and ready to sing every day. She turns in her assignments on time, has good attendance, and maintains a good moral compass. She is a confident singer, never shies away from auditioning for a solo or singing by herself in class or in front of her peers. She has even gone beyond what is expected of her by competing in the solo competition in April, where she received an excellent rating, as well as being a contributing member of the beginning girls choir at the Azle Choir Contest. This exceptional student has shown true dedication, good citizenship, and standard of excellence towards the Azle South Choir program, and has set the bar very high what a choir student should be. I can always count on her giving her absolute best every day. It is a great honor to announce the outstanding 8th grade choir student for 2020-2021, Emily Mooneyham.
All right, Mr. Rollins, honors band.
We have
Mr. Rollins Jazz Band.
We have 2 band awards that we would like to present, the Jazz Band Award and the Director's Award. First, the Jazz Band Award is presented to a student that has excelled in jazz performance. Our recipient has been an outstanding leader and musician. She has demonstrated a high level of performance on trumpet and bass guitar. The high school will be very lucky to inherit this talented young lady. We're very proud of her accomplishments in the Azle Junior High Jazz Band. This year's Jazz Award goes to Gianna Schroeder. And the Director's Award, it is a pleasure to present the Director's Award this year. Our recipient is someone that has exemplified what we expect of all our band students. The Director's Award is presented to an individual that has always been a high achiever. Usually that means 6th through 8th grades. In this case, we were lucky to have this young lady transfer to our district as a 7th grader. She has always been kind, helpful, ambitious, and a high achiever. We know she has a very bright future and will continue to be a credit to her community. This year's Director's Award goes to Miss Jocelyn Olin.
Next up, Senor Arriaga for Spanish. Oh, I'm sorry, I went out of line. I apologize. It's Miss Romo for art.
Good morning again. Again, it was really hard to just pick one 8th grader. I love all my students. They're all amazing. I've had just a really great year this year with the students being so talented. But this particular 8th grade student has been consistently dedicated since the very beginning of school. She continually worked really hard to improve her art throughout the year. Again, she was another student that was taking art home, working on it at home, and always making sure that she completed her assignments, just really had a really positive attitude. She enjoys learning and learning new art projects. She's always a great help and encouragement to her fellow classmates. So I'm pleased to give my 8th grade art award this year to Haley Ellis.
Now,
Hey there,
Senor
Mr.
Arriaga
Arriaga.
for Spanish.
Hi, I'm Mr. Arriaga. This year I decided to go with a student that challenged me the most in every sense of the word. She had me studying just as hard as they were to verify everything I thought I knew. You're a mess and we're lucky to have you, Kaylee Iglesias.
All right, next up will be Miss JL for 8th grade dance.
Again, this is, I'm giving this on behalf of Miss Boyer. I met this 8th grade student a little later in the year. She didn't begin the year with us, but the moment she stepped onto the dance floor, I knew right away that this student had a natural dance ability. I thought for sure she had been in dance before. I was so excited to have this student in the class so I could watch her skills progress throughout the year, and they did. When she learns choreography, she works hard to execute it with 100% effort and confidence. This young lady has blossomed into a beautiful dancer, performer, and student. And I'm so glad that she joined us this year. I'm excited to award Madison Flowers with the 8th grade dance award.
Coach Ball for health, 8th grade health.
All right, I'll be giving the 8th grade health award. The following student has shown a great deal of determination and dedication in the classroom. He has maintained a perfect average in health throughout this year. I look forward to seeing what the future holds for this young man. That this year's 8th grade health award goes to Davis Beha.
All right, Ms. Meeker, you'll have the next 3 awards for AABTC, Computer Science, and BIM.
Okay, the first one I'm going to give is the Arts and Audiovisual Technology Communications Award. This is the first year for this award to be presented at the junior high level. It's going to a very quiet but very deserving young lady. She's worked hard and gone above and beyond on anything I've asked of this class. She sits quietly to work, but creates and produces awesome projects. I've been very impressed with her work ethic and the products she has crafted. I'm proud to present this year's Arts and Audiovisual Technology Communications Award to Sarah Floyd.
Our computer science speaker.
Computer science has involved a lot of coding this year. This year's recipient of the award has done all the required coding plus some. I called on him to help tutor and when other students were stuck. He was great. He was a huge help, and I know they appreciated his expertise. I'm proud to give this year's Computer Science Award to Noe Lopez.
Oh, yeah, no. All right, Ms. Speaker.
This is another award that will be given for the first time in junior high. It's also a tough award to give because I've had this young lady for 2 years in a row and I don't want to see her go. Although we didn't get to interact as much this year, she still has been a wonderful student to have in my class. I will greatly miss her, but know she's going on to big things. I'm very proud to present this year's Business Information Management Award to Cooper Yates.
All right, next will be Principles of Manufacturing, Coach Phillips.
Good morning, y'all. I'm Coach Phillips and I teach Principles of Manufacturing here. This was a first-year course, and this year definitely has been a crazy one with COVID and being a first-year teacher. Honestly, I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to reach these kids the way that I'd imagined when I wanted to become a teacher. This student that I've chosen for this award has shown me that that's so completely possible. And he always gave me 100% effort on every assignment, went above and beyond for all projects. He has a strong passion for everything that we did in class and has a very, very bright future. He is dedicated, talented, respectful, creative, and very kind. So this year, the award for Principles of Manufacturing goes to JT Atwell. Good job, JT.
Maybe.
Next up is Dean Leadworthy.
All right. The student chosen for the Leadworthy Award has shown an amazing commitment to his learning and his role as an Azel Hornet. He has stellar work ethic and his dedication is unmatched. His academic work in Leadworthy is always A-worthy, and he sets a great example for those around him. I would like to award Levy Owens for his outstanding display of leadership. Good job, Levy.
And then our last 8th grade content award, Ms. JL for theater.
Theater can be a class that many shy away from because you have to perform in front of others often. The student never shied away from performance, even on video. She was virtual and often stayed on a Google Meet to complete her work or participate with the class. If she was not in person, I got to see her smiling face often on camera. The 2021 Theater Award goes to Glenn McDaniel.
Glenn, we have your certificate. We will make sure you get it. Good job, Glenn.
All right, the 7th grade Citizenship Award is given to students who exemplify honor and discipline in the classroom environment. These are not normally students that I get to know on a personal basis because they don't come to my office. These are voted on by the staff members And the recipient of the 7th grade Girls Citizenship Award for 2020-2021 school year is Landry Lane. And the recipient of the 8th grade Boys Citizenship Award for the 2020-21 school year is Jack Graber.
Jack, I know you were down here, but we'll make sure to hold on to your award. Good job, Jack. All right, the next section of awards that we're going to present are campus-based awards. The first one that we're going to present will be 7th grade principals A honor roll. Both 7th and 8th grade students that were able to maintain an A average throughout the school year in all their classes, while they may have been working remotely the whole time, or they were in that so-called revolving door coming and going from campus during quarantining that, and then while they were on campus, they were able to maintain an A average in all their classes. So we'll call, there's several students, so we're going to call all the students' names to come up and get their award. If you would, those students that are in the present here, if you would just hold your applause for everybody's breath. Okay? All right. First up, Macy Baker. Tyler Betts. Anika Berkland, John Boyer, Kaylee Breckel, Addison Doris, Jack Graber, Summer Guthrie, Alyssa Harris, Jake Ishik, Wyatt Jackson, Landry Lane, Erica Leonard, Miley Massey, Emma Nelson, Emily O'Neill, Helena Tay, and Brandon Zoe. You guys stay right there. I'm going to pan a little bit. All these 7th grade students, every one of them, first of all, they came up to a new campus, all new to them, during a pandemic, and were able to keep straight A's throughout the entire school year. Super proud of all of y'all. Congratulations. If y'all go over here and get a picture taken all together. Good job. Give them a round of applause. All right, now for 8th grade students that maintained an A average throughout the entire school year. Again, if you'd hold your applause till we get through all the names, and then we'll do some applause and get pictures taken. All right, come up when you hear your name. Corinne Barone, Elena Connor, Landon Couch, Anthony Fitch, Britt Haas, Parker Huffaker, Mason Jennings, Isaac Lalonde, Ivander Lefevre, Ryan Lowe, Monica Martinez. Glenn McDaniel. Addison Mystic. Luke Peterson. Kylie Vinson. Amy Wong. And Brooklyn Young. There are some students that are not here today, or they may be virtual. But these students all maintained an A average throughout the entire school year as an 8th grade student. They are set up, and I think I missed one, I'm going to read it here in a second. They are set up for success to be going up to the high school. And I apologize, my list was not complete. Isabella Ramirez. And she's virtual, so that's why maybe I missed her name. All right, give them a round of applause. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Way to go. Good job. Super proud of those kiddos, super proud. All right, the last few awards that we're going to present are for campus leadership, to these students that, showed leadership through the entire school year. The first award that we're going to present is in the legacy and name of Mr. Don Huffstedler. For those of you that may have worked under Mr. Huffstedler or were a student that came through here and now you've got students here, Mr. Huffstedler passed away just a couple weeks ago. So at this time, in honor of him, I'd like to just have a brief moment of silence. All right, thank you. So each year, an award is given to an outstanding student in honor of our longtime principal that was here at Azle Junior High, Mr. Don Huffstedler, who he was here, I believe, 33 years. I've been here 13, 8 as principal. I'm really not sure how someone does it 33 years, but amazing. This award is given to a student who will carry on a tradition of excellence. The recipients have shown great leadership in academics, athletics, and student activities. Student is always willing to help fellow classmates, teachers, faculty whenever the need arises. This year's recipient of the Don Huffstedler Award goes to Levy Owens. All right, the next award, Campus Award, is also in honor of someone that graced our presence here on our campus. It's the Christian Shane Fonville Award for the 2020-2021 school year. This establishment of this award was made in honor of Christian Shane Fonville. He filled the hallways with a smile and a helping hand. He faced challenges throughout his life. However, he never allowed those challenges to define him, and he always found a different path. We recognize the recipients of this award as those who continue to exemplify admirable traits of leadership, perseverance, friendship, all while facing challenges head on. This year's recipient of the Christian Shane Fonville Award goes to Corinne Barone. So the next awards are both for a girl and a boy. And these awards that we're going to present are Best All-Around Girl and Boy for 2020-2021 school year. These students are all nominated by their teachers. And you know, we look for those students that get multiple nominations because that means they're you know, the best all around on our campus as 8th graders. We can't wait to see what they do as they, sorry, I'm still admitting people, as they continue their educational career up at the high school. They're going to do some amazing things. The faculty and staff of ASIL Junior High take great pleasure when selecting Best All-Around Girl and Boy. The award is presented to students who have made an impact in their school, accepted the challenge of maintaining excellence in the classroom, and who have participated in numerous extracurricular events. This year, the teaching staff is recognizing 2 students who have exhibited top characteristics within the classroom and outside as well. Some of these characteristics include responsibility, generosity, punctuality, kindness, and honesty. This year's recipients of the Best All-Around Girl and Boy are Brooklyn Young and Luke Peterson. All right, the last 2 things that we're going to recognize, the awards have already been passed out, and these are a little bit of recognition for our educators. So earlier in the school year, because we have to do it before the end of school, we nominated our teacher and support staff personnel of the school year for 2020-2021. For our teacher of the year, Miss Brandy Waller was selected by the staff as our teacher of the year. So give Miss Waller a round of applause. And then our support staff member of the year, and the support staff members of the year are usually those staff members that do a lot of things behind the scenes. And this person was new to our campus this year, and she's done a ton of things behind the scene and helped us all. In light of all the challenges that we face as educators on campus, she always kept a very upbeat personality and was always willing to help anyone, anytime, any day. She subbed many times. She created many things for our halls. I mean, there's, you name it, she's helped us with it. And that is Miss Lindsay Smith. So thank you, Miss Smith. So that concludes our award ceremony for 2020-2021 school year. That's hard to say multiple times. Again, this has been an incredibly challenging school year. Parents, students, all the teachers, all the staff. From me, I cannot thank you enough for how much you put into and sacrificed and overcome this school year. It takes some special people to be able to do a lot of the things that we had to do and were required to do here on campus this school year. Our goal and what we've been told to shoot for is hopefully a normal school year next year. That's what we're planning on. I know our 8th grade students are going to go up to the high school parents. You and the educators before us have done everything to get them to the point where they are today. They're about to go up to the high school and then determine who they become as future leaders, employers, and workers in our community and the world. And I know this group of students are going to do some amazing things. Our 7th grade students, you're going to be joining us again next year. Hopefully we can, like I said, have a normal school year for next year and be able to do all our normal activities and not do so much through virtual or outside the classroom. That's what we're looking forward to the most. It takes a lot of hard work, but we need to have that human interaction on campus. And we've done it, you've done it the best we can this school year, but I can't wait to see what we can do next school year and beyond. So again, thank you all for participating. Congratulations to all the students behind me. We're going to pan through them. You guys give each other a round of applause. You did a good job. Thank you. Goodbye.